this is immature, this is emotional manipulation. I think that's one of those things too that the 2019 film really got wrong, is with Jo going back and acting like, oh, I would say yes to him now. It kind of puts Jo in this point of view where she is like the emotionally immature one. You know what I mean? Like, she's the one who doesn't know her heart. She's the one who doesn't know what she wants, but she's going to go ahead and just go with what's ever in front of her. When really that's what Laurie was doing. Laurie was like, everybody thinks we should get married, so we're going to get married. You're the person who I have felt cared for, has made me feel cared for, and I need to feel cared for, so we should get married. I think that's one of those things that the 2019 film really messed up, is it put Jo in that emotionally immature position where that's not really who she was. Like, she maybe didn't fully know her own mind yet, but she also trusted her gut that this isn't right.
Yeah, and it really bothered me in the 2019 film. Like, there's that scene where Jo is just shouting at Fredrik, and she behaves like she's a 10-year-old brat.
Yeah.
And Jo in the book is like 24, 25 when that happens, and she knows how to control her temper.
Yes.
So it, like, throughout the whole film, Jo felt really immature and childish. Then I was thinking this moment here. I agree with Mother that you and I are not suited to each other because our quick tempers and strong wills would probably make us very miserable. And there is this moment seen somewhere here earlier where there's this talk between Jo and Marmee. And I think it happens before Jo goes to New York. And Jo says to Marmee that, Laurie has become too fond of her. And then Jo and Marmee talk about her temper, and Marmee says that they are not suited because they are too similar in their tempers. And then Marmee says that Jo's father helped her to control her temper, and marriage requires endless amount of patience. And then in 2019 film, I talked about this with an Alcott scholar, Susan Bailey. She was really disappointed with that scene because this whole part of Jo's father helping Marmee to cope with her temper was not there.
Yes.
And this whole part of Marmee saying that Jo and Laurie aren't suitable because of their temper was not there. And then Marmee kind of encourages Jo to be as angry as she wants.
Yes, and I think that it really misses the mark too on, I think every book has its own value system, right? And a big part of the value system of Little Women, I mean, the second half of the book is called Good Wives, originally separated. A big part of the value system of the book is the idea that when you find the right person, you make each other better and you are a team. I mean, every couple in this book become a team and become a support for each other. And I feel like the 2019 film really kind of degraded the idea of relationships. Like, it was too focused on the I'm independent, which I feel like you can have your own independence and also be a strong part of a good couple. You know what I mean?
I read, it was one of those Greta Gerwig's interviews where she said that Laurie wants Jo to step into adulthood. And I was like, I don't think she has read this book.
Yeah, no.
Because I have no idea where she got that idea, because we have this chapter.
Whole interaction with Amy and Laurie in Europe where Amy is wanting Laurie to become an adult.
Chapter where Laurie proposes Amy, those times when he actually thinks about proposing Jo again.
Yes.
And Laurie was the immature party in that relationship.
Yes.
How can somebody say that they have read this book and not seen that? I just don't get it. I don't think she has even read this book.
I'm doubtful that she has also.
Think about it. Timothée Chalamet's hairdo. That was from Christian Bale. Fredrik played the piano. That was from Rossano Brassi. Yes. They took all these elements from these previous films. I don't think they read this book.
I think you're right.
And it bothered me that Laurie didn't do anything for Amy, and Jo behaved like this little brat.
I wish that they would make a film version that actually showed the musical side of of Laurie so that we could get to know him as a person outside of him like pining for Jo and then settling for Amy, because I feel like that's kind of how it gets represented a lot.
Thank you so much for listening. A link to the full episode, I Hurt Myself If You Say No, Red Flags in Laurie's Proposal, is in the description. Take care and make good choices. Bye.